Hi guys, this is going to be my video on how I get an idea, a theme, and I start my planning process for a party. I feel a sneeze coming on, so I hope it doesn't. I'm hoping I'm able to push it off. But so I've always told everybody, also, I'm very sick right now, so I'm sorry if I sound like, I don't know, horrible, because I do. Um, the first thing I need to do when planning a party is you need to create a feel. You need to narrow down not necessarily a theme to what you don't have to go to the party store and say, I wanted to plan a truck birthday. You don't need to go to the party store and buy everything you can find in trucks. That necessarily is a theme. Yeah, everything's going to be trucks, but it's also not going to be quite a warm, welcoming feel that you're going to get because you're just going to get loaded with trucks. Now, there's a way to do a truck theme without everything actually having a truck on it. And that's what I mean by a feel. It doesn't all have to have your theme on it. It just needs to have a feeling. And you do this a lot with colors, with textures, and things and patterns and things like that. So although you will have some things with trucks on them, that's bound to happen, you need to make sure that it's not loaded. Because things that make a good party is when everything is mix match to where it matches, if that makes any sense. So this is my first step. I sit here on my computer and I start looking things up. Ta-da! That's the best way. Now, sometimes you might have a party where you're just like, oh my gosh, my son loves trucks. It has to be trucks. So you don't necessarily need to do this first step because you already know trucks is the way it's going to be. However, when I sit down, I usually don't necessarily know exactly the type of route I'm going to do unless they're older, like my boys here that you see, because they usually have a like or a want that they want their party to be as. The thing that they've always asked for now is, I want a laser tag party. I want a laser tag party. So, things change, but when they get older, oops, sorry, they get to pick their own. But with Jackson, whose party I'm planning right now, he doesn't really get to pick. He's one. He doesn't know. So I get to pick. So the first thing I do is I get on the computer and I go to the party stores and I start Googling or looking at the party stores and I start looking at themes. I'm not necessarily doing a theme, but like I said, I need to have an idea. So this was the first one I came across. I am in love with this. I love the colors. I love the mustaches. I love that it's little man because that is what we've all called like all of our boys when they're babies. Totally enjoy this. This I was like sold, gonna do it, but I kept looking and I found my real theme, which I'm going for. The reason why I decided not to do this one, and I'm still kind of mad that I didn't choose this, but I'm totally happy with my other one. But the main reason why I didn't decide this one is because mustaches right now are a trend. And I don't know, you only get one time to have a first birthday party. And I don't know if I necessarily want my son's only first birthday to be designed off of a trend. Now, I love mustaches. Love them. I think they are cute. I'm totally on board with this trend. But I really want to do something that's a little more timeless, if you get what I mean. So, although I love this so much, I'm thinking I might save this one for my middle son Nolan's birthday party because I can totally see a bunch of like kindergartners running around with mustaches. Anyways, so even though I love this so much, I kept looking and I came across, my husband yells at me when I put a T on the end of that. I came across Dr. Seuss. Now, I also totally love this. I love that it's classic. I love that everybody's grown up with Dr. Seuss books. I love the color combinations, the red and white stripe, the teal blue, and the yellow. Those are huge. Like, those are a great timeless but bright and bold colors. And I've decided to do Dr. Seuss. Now that I've decided, or when you've decided, okay, I'm having a truck's birthday party. Like I said, you're not going to go to the party store and you're going to buy everything trucks. That's just not the way it's going to be. If you want to, go ahead. That's your prerogative, but that's not how I plan my parties, and this is how I'm showing you how I do my parties. So I have a thought. Now I need to create that feel. Like I said, this is my theme, but I need to make sure that that theme makes people feel it without it being pushed into their face. So the next place I go is Pinterest. And Pinterest is amazing for planning parties because there are so many creative people out there. And although I tend to try to be one, sometimes a lot I'm not. So I love piggybacking off of other people who are amazingly creative. So I go to Pinterest and I can get so many ideas here. And I go up and I do a search. Okay, we're going to do Dr. Seuss birthday. Oh, I entered in a line. Okay. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, it's Dr. Seuss birthday heaven. There are so many things here. Look at this cake. Great idea. Can I make that? Probably not. But can I make something that would maybe feel like it? Like maybe a single layer one? Probably. I could do that. Not necessarily knowing if I can like paint all of that, but whatever. Look at this. Oh, that's so cute. I love the banner. I love the colors. I mean, look, it has the red, the white, the gold, the blue, all of the Dr. Seuss colors, but do you really see anything Dr. Seuss? Yeah, it looks like there might be a thing one, and thing two here, but I don't see a Dr. Seuss on there. Oh, yeah, there's one on the cake right there. But do you get that feel of Dr. Seuss without even seeing a Dr. Seuss? I do. This is what I mean. You're going to take all these creative ideas that you're finding and you're going to turn it into an amazing party without it shooting in your face like a pie. Dr. Seuss. Let's look at this one. Okay, I see 1-year-old plates here which don't quite match. That kind of bugs me. Sorry. But the cake looks like a Dr. Seuss. All of this looks good like Dr. Seuss, and I don't see a single Dr. Seuss in there as well. So that's another good idea. This one tends to be a little more teal. So I just go through and I start pinning things that look great. Oh my gosh, look at this cake. That's adorable. That may be completely doable. You know, all the thing is I like the stripes going around this way. But, you can change it how you like. So I do that. I Pinterest this and I just look through all of this stuff. Oh my gosh, side note, I haven't seen this cake. Who wants to build me it? So anyway, so I do that. And then once I get down and I've looked through all of the stuff that's at a Dr. Seuss party, as more stuff comes up and more stuff comes up, I will go, okay, what else can I look at? Well, I know that I'm going to have it at a park. So, or I'm going to have it at a pool, or I'm going to have it at a skating rink. So then you're going to type that park birthday or skating rink birthday. I can't type. Stuff like that. And here you might get good ideas for activities, decorations, and things like that. So just go crazy. I usually spend a week, maybe two, just on Pinterest, gathering ideas. Now, I'm totally still in this stage. This is where I'm at. But let me show you where I'm at now. Go to my Jack's birthday party one. So this is where I'm at. Now, you might see a lot of stuff on here that has Dr. Seuss, and then you might see a lot of stuff that doesn't, because I'm trying to mix those different feels. This board is not necessarily what I'm doing, but it's definitely where I'm going to hold my inspiration from. I plan on doing this. This is one thing that I'm totally doing. I'm going to create these out of red and white and blue and white stripes, and I'm going to hang them over my food area. So I'm going to take this idea, although I got this picture off a rainbow birthday party search, I'm going to totally create that to myself. Things like this. How cute is that, a way to wrap a birthday present in like a red and white striped present? Totally adorable. I love it. So I go through now and I have my inspirations. I really like this idea for a photo booth to people to take pictures of themselves. So cute. So I go through here, I find my inspirations. I am in love with this. This is what I'm thinking like I'm going to do his first birthday photo shoot from. However, I will probably make these colors a little more Dr. Seuss-like and not so rainbowy, but I plan on taking this and making this happen in that type of setting, and also this happen in that type of setting. So I'm totally stoked about that. I can't wait to get them all mixed, caked up, and having him in a little, I'm hoping to also kind of mix this part in, have him dressed like this. Not necessarily this part, but I definitely want the hat and the leggings. So cute. I have the leggings already. um, but this is where I start. And I think it's really, really important for people to, get an idea of a feeling of what they want to do. And like I said many times before, it doesn't necessarily have to be, um, what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. It doesn't necessarily have to be, Dr. Seuss and everything surround it. You can choose a color palette as your feel. Um, you can choose a flower as your feel. Something like that. Now I'm trying to get to uh, here we go. So I wanted to show you my sister's board. Now doesn't have as much as I do, but this is what she's planning for her birthday of her daughter Quinn, my niece. Now, could you tell what she's doing here? Not really, because it's all kind of ideas and palettes, but we've decided, or she's decided, I guess I should say, we're doing a vintage gardeny feel. And these two pictures here are her inspiration. See, it's all like vintage, floral, pale colors, totally cute. Outdoor picnic, just great idea. Here, same type of concept. This obviously is a sewing one, which is great, but the color palette, the patterns, the prints all kind of fall into that feel. And then she has ideas too. This idea, which I think is really, 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 really cute. And, she's just created all these ideas on how she wants to have a feel. Now, I've also helped her find a lot of these because we sat here for hours together and passed things back and forth. But this is the feel that she's trying to get. And without having a bam, thank you, here's my theme type of feel. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's not really important to have a theme. Use your creativity just a little bit. Sorry, my hard drive filled up. But use your creativity, like I'm saying, and just come with a feeling. It doesn't necessarily have to be a theme. Get on the line, research things, go to party stores, walk through aisles, go to like home decor stores, look for decorations, things like that, to where you can tie everything together. And then we're going to have to move on into the next step, which is going to be pulling all these ideas into a plan, which to make this plan, you need a location. So the next video you're going to see is finding your location, picking your location, and setting out a plan on how you want to use these items that you've found and putting them into the location. So look forward to video number 2. I'm 2 months, almost exactly, March 3rd, will be 2 months till Nolan's or Jackson's first birthday. So we have 2 months to get this party planned, which is probably about a month until we need to get invitations out. So this is going to be fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Can't wait for the next one.